Hey everyone, welcome to Marketing for New Musicians. Today we're talking about something that is unfortunately becoming more and more a common part of a musician's life, or a creator's life, and that's the chilling effect. Now, this isn't just about mean comments on your posts, it's a much deeper and more insidious problem that can harm your career and your mental health. What is the chilling effect? Two words, chilling effect. What is that? The chilling effect is a legal and psychological term, but in the context of being a creator, it's the feeling of holding back. It's when you have a great idea for a social media post, a new song, or a bold lyric, but you stop yourself because you're worried about the backlash. It's the fear of trolls, malicious reporting, or false accusations that make you self-censor. For musicians, our work is intensely personal. Our art is tied to who we are. So when online harassment attacks your identity, your gender, your sexuality, your beliefs, it's not just a review of your music. It's a personal attack. And this creates a powerful fear that can stop you from putting your authentic self out there. How does it harm your marketing as a musician, your personal brand? And what does it have to do with it? Well, marketing for new musicians or any musician is all about authenticity and community building. I found this. I've been playing piano for more than 20 years. I self-taught when I was younger in classical training for a brief time. And I recently got back into music last year. So last September, October time, I started to really push my music and put it out there because I was scared. And I've had to really deal with basically starting from scratch as a new musician, and so I'm learning these things too. And here are the ways that it undermines your life and affects you directly. The chilling effect kills creativity. When you're constantly worried about backlash, you can't experiment. You might avoid sensitive topics in your lyrics or shy away from a bold visual in your album art. This isn't just about censoring your marketing, it's about censoring your art itself. How does the chilling effect weaken your brand, though? Now, audiences connect with artists who are honest and vulnerable. But if you're constantly holding back, your content will feel sterile and impersonal. So if I can't talk about being gay in my content, in my music, it becomes sterile. What's my view? What's my angle? I talk about migration, estrangement, belonging. Well, how can you talk about belonging if you can't talk about who you are and why you belong in a certain area? The chilling effect also stops community building. And that's a huge part of personally what I do. Community building is everything to me on social media, with my poetry, with my books, with my art, with my music. And a big part of marketing today is engaging with your audience. But if you're terrified of logging on and dealing with abuse, you won't respond to comments, you'll avoid DMs, you won't answer emails. I actually don't open emails for a good week. Now, my boyfriend checks my YouTube because I'm worried about comments. How do you take back control from the chilling effect? What can you do? And this isn't just about ignoring the problem, it's about taking back control, reclaiming the narrative, which is what we're pretty good at as gay people. Understand your value. This is important. Remember that you are a legitimate creator and a professional. Your voice matters and your art has value. Your art has value. The trolls are trying to convince you otherwise. Don't let them. Don't let them. Your art has value. Document everything. I am an avid fan of Google Docs. I document everything that happens in my life. That can be suspicious circumstances offline, things that don't seem to quite add up. Document everything. This isn't just for a potential police report, it's a way for you to see the pattern of harassment so that you recognize it as a coordinated attack, not some random incident. So a good example of this would be YouTube. It's natural for people to dislike videos on YouTube, obviously. Not everyone agrees or likes content. But when you see 10 of your videos disliked in a row, and they've got no views, or they've got very minimal, like 4 views, well, that's an obvious sign of harassment. And you might not think it at the time, and YouTube might not take it seriously, but it is harassment. And that can keep happening, and if you don't notice it and document it, you won't think about it, but it will eat away at your mental health, and it will stop you from creating. Use your platform. This is really, really important. Do not be afraid to talk about it. I talk about it a lot. I'm talking about it now because it creates accountability for yourself and for others, and even for authorities that might be looking and listening to what you're talking about. Now, it could be confused with neuroticism, but no, it's not. It's a real reality for many gay people. Hypervigilance, the chilling effect. There are so many other creators out there who are silently suffering, and your voice can give them the courage to speak up. An example of this might be writing a letter to your MPP or local councillor. This is a way to use your experience to advocate for systemic change, turning a negative situation into a powerful act of advocacy. How much more powerful can it be to stick up for your community, give statistics about the rise in hate, about the blurring between online and offline? It's a way to show that you're not just a victim, you're also a leader, and you've reclaimed the narrative in a positive, constructive way that holds them accountable. The chilling effect is real, and it's scary, but you are not powerless against it. By understanding what it is and how it affects you, you can take a stand and continue to build a marketing strategy that is brave, authentic, and truly your own. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I know it's not really to do with marketing, but it is an important aspect, especially after we've been talking a lot in recent episodes about authenticity. And a key facet of authenticity is vulnerability. And vulnerability can lead to harassment and hate. And we've all seen the internet. We all use the internet. The most benign content, the most positive content will have something negative on it. So think about how that can be amplified as an LGBT creator. Think about all the people that don't want you to be alive, basically. As a gay person, people don't want you to exist in this world. They don't want you to take up space. So today, hopefully, this has given you some ideas and thoughts about protecting yourself, but staying authentic. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I appreciate your support. You can check out my other episodes on my website, www.alexanderpaulburton.com, or you can just click on the YouTube or the Facebook link for this one and find out more about my work and my advocacy. Thank you. Have a great weekend.